Welcome to the Mega Designer Haul for June 2018. Let's go. What's going on, YouTube fragrance family? Welcome to my June 2018 Mega Haul. Thank you to FragranceX.com that can make this possible. You can utilize my sweet code Robes08 on Fragrance X and you get 15% off. I just recently logged on and they just got in 1 million lucky. Overall, it's a great collaboration between myself and Fragrance X. Actually, let's see, there's 3 of these fragrances. This one, and this one were all recommended by yours truly to put it on the website. They did it very quick. And the reason why is I was intrigued in these fragrances. Yeah, they may not be the best fragrances, but there's some designer and niche fragrances that I really want to get my hands on. So it's a great collaboration. But let's get into the June haul. This is one of my bigger hauls, especially designer, in a long time. It's been a long time since I've gone designer crazy like this. And as you guys know, my taste is always everywhere. I got some fragrances that you may not have heard of. We got some fragrances up front here that are hyped. Brands that, you know, that I can't wait to delve into. So I can't wait to let you guys know there's a mixed bag here. And if you didn't check out my unboxing real first impression on this, go check it out. It is on my channel. So let's get into it. Today is just to let you guys know what I got in the mail if you didn't check out that video. And it is also subscriber's choice. It's going to be a hard subscriber's choice because usually we don't have this many choices. But if you checked out the other video, you kind of know where I'm going with a lot of these fragrances. But this time with my first impression videos, they go on my skin, and I'll let you guys know first impression on a skin is way different than on a piece of paper. So let's get into it. I'm going to introduce these if you haven't seen the video. If you have seen the previous video, then you know already what your vote's going to be. 1 vote per YouTuber. Let's get into the June haul. Let's take a look at it. We'll go like comme ci, comme ça. So let's go from here. We'll start with Versace Dylan Blue. This one, of course, hyped to the tits. A lot of people are talking about it. Might as well throw my ideas on it into the ring. A lot of you may not like what I have to say about this fragrance. I really am not a big fan of it, especially I've worn it a few times, and that's why I got the little bottle. Nice bottles, though. I got to give Versace, Versace put-on bottles are absolutely beautiful. This one, the Oud Noir, they're gorgeous. So even the details on this really small bottle are there. So if you want this to be reviewed first, you know what to do. Next, we'll go with Diesel. Diesel, I'm a huge fan of Fuel for Life. That was pretty much it for me in Diesel. Fuel for Life was awesome. This brand right here, the Only the Brave lineup, I only own Only the Brave, the original. I reviewed it back in 2009 and I haven't touched anything Only the Brave. However, when I was doing a little bit of looking around on designer fragrances that may have been forgotten over the years, I like to do this from time to time. Just go take a look, and I stumbled upon this one, and it was the note of coconut that got my interest in this fragrance. Now, the bottle can be tacky. It's got that camo look. It's got that green look on the bottle, and it says Only the Brave Wild. This thing I think is going to be very hard to find, especially if you're looking for it. It is on Fragrance X, but it is getting harder and harder to find. If you want to hear my thoughts on this one first, you know what to do. Vote for it. Next, Ferragamo. Huge fan of Uomo. And I wanted to check out Casual Life. I don't know who reviewed it. I saw a YouTuber with the bottle, and I'm like, that bottle's sexy as hell. I really want that metallic gray bottle. And here she is. This is my first impression on this, on the piece of paper was, this is your typical freshy fragrance with a lot of sweetness. That's the big thing right now. You know, the kids out there, sorry kids, but the kids out there like their sweetness, and summer and sweetness really don't go hand in hand that well. However, these designer things, they're here to sell. And what sells is what they're going to push out. So this is a freshie with some sweetness to it. I do have to wear it more on my skin to let you guys know. So if you want this to be reviewed first, you know what to do. Ferragamo, Uomo, Casual Life. Next is probably the pièce de résistance of the whole lineup. It is from the House of Molinard. Malinard I knew of with their women's fragrances. They had some beautiful bottles for their women's fragrances. However, they have this little, this purple lineup, I guess, EDP versions, but they're also kind of built like niche. They really are built like niche because they only have like patchouli and fig, and they got one that's called Cuir, and I want that one. That's the one that got me into Malinard. But I wanted to get the fig one because, hey, it's summer. I want to see what they can do with fig. If they can do fig well, they're probably going to do leather well. So, and I'm very impressed with this one. So I think this is the best one in the whole group, honestly. If you want me to review this first, you know what to do. Next, Dunhill, another hype beast. And same thing with this guy, right? Icon Racing. The box looks great, and the bottle looks great. The juice inside, for now. So if you want me to review this, you know what to do. Next is Vince Camuto, Smoke Dude. The name, the bottle, presentation. I don't own any Vince Camuto fragrances, so this is, most of these are blind buys, by the way. I think they all are. Yeah, I haven't smelt any of these beforehand, before this haul. And this is an EDT, so it's not an EDP or anything. But they're very, very cheap. I think they're like 60 bucks on Fragrance X. I know this brand, the knock on this brand is longevity and projection, I think. Not about the quality of the scents. So Smoke Dude, it is not Smoke Dude. It is an interesting scent, but there's no smoke. And the oud, well, you're going to have to wait till the fragrance review on that one. Vince Camuto, an interesting release. Next is a Freshy daily wear fragrance from Issey Miyake. That's their bread and butter, daily wear scents that are fresh. They do it well, depending on who you ask. This is L'Eau Majeure d'Issey. This again, very beautiful bottle. I just got the little guy, very solid bottle, and again, one of those easy to wear fragrances. You know what to do if you want to vote for that one first. Next is from Porsche Design. You may not have heard of this fragrance. This never had any real love in the community. The reason why, back in the day, like when I first started, I really wanted this fragrance. It was on my to buy list back in like 08, 09 type of thing. And this fragrance, the blueberry was what the note that got me interested in this fragrance. So very cheap design as far as the fragrance bottle. Touching this thing, the atomizer and everything is just flimsy as hell. I think I'm going to break this bottle before I even review it. So I'm calling it now. And if I review it and I got a broken bottle, you guys will be like, he knows what he's talking about the bottles. But that thing is horrendous. But the juice inside is what counts. So if you want me to review this first, you know what to do. And next, last but not least, of course, another hype beast in our community, ADG Profumo. I got the small bottle. Again, I'm a fan of ADG. Not a huge fan, but I appreciate what ADG has done in the fragrance game back in the 90s. They're throwing out flankers like it's like no tomorrow, and that's fine. Ascends is pretty good. I like that one. I still need to review that one, but this one had, this is getting the most love out of the community. The one thing wearing this fragrance is that it doesn't stray too much from the original. It's kind of like if you've never really been in the 90s and you're new to the game, this is like ADG coming back. Really does. It has that same DNA, and I'm kind of scratching my head like this ain't nothing new in the game, but it is doing well. As usual, I hope you enjoyed my haul. A lot more choices than usual, so a lot of you may be like, I want to see this, I want to see that. I absolutely want to see your comments below. If you have any thoughts on these fragrances, throw them down, good or bad. I'd love to hear it. And again, don't forget to vote for one of these. And again, they're all going to get reviewed in due time. These are a lot of designer fragrances, so it's going to take a while. So if your favorite fragrance like this guy doesn't get any votes, it may not get reviewed until freaking the end of summer. So there's a big difference in regards to the first one that gets reviewed to the last one, because there's a lot of fragrances that I have to delve and kind of get into it. I'm not going to throw a review just to throw one out. So I take my time with all of them. So let me know what you guys think. And again, I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I know I've been really sleeping on the channel, just throwing out all my older fragrance reviews and not giving you guys any new content. But here's some of it right here. Let's get into it, and I can't wait to see what you guys think is going to be the winner of this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.